We are live. We are live. We are live. What's up, everybody? My name is Anthony. This is another installment of the Dive Podcast. Today is Monday, so you know we talking Game of Thrones and House of Dragons, and we got a good episode and a good topic on Game of Thrones today. Honestly, I'm really excited to hear what my boys got to say and what you guys got to say about it. I have returned again. I got my boy Cortez Williford. I got my
Yes,
boy
sir.
Dimitri Porter. And we got for the first time my brother from another. I'm so happy. You got my boy Shane riding with us today. Before we get into House of Dragons, I want to talk Game of Thrones. Of course, if you know me, you know it's the greatest television show ever created. So look, I've been having this question for a while. I see a lot of people been following the trend about it, but I have to ask: was season 8 of Game of Thrones really as trash as people making it seem, or is it a force? So I'm gonna ask y'all again: was season 8 of Game of Thrones really trash? How y'all feel about that?
Who want to go first?
You go.
I'll go first. Yeah. So for me, this is the problem. So I was telling me. So season 8 to me, bro, was a letdown. My bad. I'm a little under the weather. But season 8 was a letdown. It was disappointing to me, bro, because coming off 6 and 7 was amazing. So like when I got to season 8, I'm like, now what saved season 8? I would say the last two like episodes, of course, was amazing because we got to see a lot of stuff that came full circle or it answered a lot of questions we had. But if we gonna go with the whole season, I wouldn't say it was trash, but I would just say it was disappointing for me. That's where I would use. It was very disappointing coming off season 6 and 7 because 6 was amazing, but both of y'all, you and me had some good points that I didn't look at as far as that. What you call them people, deceptors?
Yeah.
I think that's what they call it. So that kind of made season 6 annoying. But if they didn't have season 6 in there, I think that could have been higher up. But for me, I would probably go season 7. But I know we not into that yet. But so for me, like to answer about was season 8 trash? I mean, oh my goodness. I would have to say maybe yes, bro. But like I said, it's just more disappointing than trash overall. I would just say it was disappointing.
Before we get the meet you going, I gotta ask you, Shane, what you think?
Um, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree with Tez. When I first seen it, I definitely was like, "This trash," especially like how it ended. Like,
Facts.
I just feel like the ending was supposed to be bigger than that. But after like seeing it a couple times, I get why they ended it like that because you can pick up on Jon Snow's story based off that, so like they can continue it, which would be good. But just off like the quality that we got from 6 and 7, like Ted said, like 8 was definitely a letdown. It wasn't it. For me, it was really like based off the ending. Like the ending be everything. Like you can't just leave it right there. Like you gotta give me. Of course, everybody definitely want to see what Jon Snow doing. Since they gonna have that, but I still don't feel like the ending was big enough to have you just super excited waiting on something else, and I think they messed up there.
Okay. What you got, Meek? What you got?
So yeah, bro, I already told you, like I told y'all earlier today, The Long Night probably one of my favorite episodes on the show. Right.
Okay.
I got like how everything went on there. Like, yes, everything got flaws. Like every episode like has a flaw or something that is like underwhelming or not what it could have been. They did so much stuff in this season in general that it was this high build up, and then by how it ended, it was just like, why?
Mm,
Us knowing that John was a Targaryen seemed like it was just a waste of information.
mm,
I don't like how it ended. We're like when you think about the continuation of like what's gonna happen for Jon Snow. Yes, how they ended it, it needed to end that way, just for his story alone. But that's only because we knew that they was gonna make one after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, had they not gonna do this, that was a poor ending. That was terrible. I don't, and then even like no emotional thing. I don't think Daenerys should have been dead. She definitely forced it,
I don't know.
like beyond anything. No, after what she did, yes, That's not what I'm saying. After what she did, yeah, she deserved to die. But I'm saying they shouldn't have wrote her that way.
Okay.
For how she was in the beginning of everything, like the type of person that she was, that wasn't her. I get trauma changes people for sure. But it's like, I don't feel like they needed to go that route. So it's like, I'm kind of 50-50. Because everything about this season did not make me think it was trash.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of stuff, valuable information that was like, that's like more valuable to other people that I can see why they say it's trash. Because bro, how the expectations was for this entire show, just in the beginning, just like everything that they did, bro, like you can't go from being this high, like one of the best shows in the world for how long, bro? Like you go from that to ending it like this, that's tough. Come on.
Okay.
Super tough.
Oh, I don't know. I'm still in between. I haven't made the decision on if I definitely don't think it should have been that way. It definitely could have been better, but I'm not gonna say it's 100% trash.
Okay. So I see y'all all made valid points. I would say season 8 was flawed, but to go to the magnitude of saying trash, that's cap. The Long Night is one of the greatest episodes of television. So I do believe Daenerys should have died. I feel like after she got that power, and then Missandei dying, she was just out of control. She had to die. Jon killing her, I wasn't that mad either. And she started acting funny when she found out he was a Targaryen. So
you saw that happen.
I understand why she died. I feel like Cersei should have died crueler. It should have been a crueler death. I did like the fight scene between the Mountain and the Hound. We got that. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But to go to say it's trash, I think it was a trend. We got some good TV. Bran should have been king. If they was going to go to the point of them telling us that Jon was a Targaryen, he should have been king. But if they knew it was going to be something that was going to be a Jon Snow show, I understand.
Right.
But we can't go off of that. This 2019 right here. And they said Jon pitched that information to them about doing a Jon Snow show. So I'm not going to get them off the hook for that. But it was a lot of positives of season 8, bro. And I can't allow people to just force it and say that it was trash because that's cap. Arya killing the Night King. Oh, and another one. We should have got Jon Snow the Night King. We needed that fight. We needed that fight. We needed the
you beat me to it. I was about to say that, boy.
The start of the show versus the main antagonist, we needed that. We needed that fight, bro. But Arya killing him, I wasn't mad. I was not mad. Yeah. I do believe the Long Night should have been the last thing we seen from the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they should have wrote it some way where they wanted Bran to still be king. They should have did that before, because it would have been perfect. Because the Night King was trying to kill him in the first place. Remember that he had all the information.
Yes.
So if y'all would have wrote that, it had some way where in that episode he was trying to get Bran, and then she did what she did. That would have been a perfect way to end the show. Jon Snow could have went back to the whatever beyond the wall, did everything. It is some flaws. It is some flaws. But to say it's trash, that's cap. That's cap.
I feel like they could have, even if they would have kept everything the same, like basically what you were just saying, they could have wrote all this shit in a different order.
Exactly. Facts.
If they would have kept everything the same, write it in a completely different order, change a couple things, like Arya should have definitely killed Cersei, in my opinion.
Facts.
Because
yes. She should have completed her list.
Her list was basically a waste of them saying because she didn't kill half the people on her list.
But she should have killed. I don't think she should have killed the Hound either. She should have killed the Hound, but killed Cersei.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. If they would have wrote stuff in a different order, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
It feels rushed.
It does. 100%.
It 100% feels rushed.
100%.
That's my main thing. Like, that's the one thing I would 100% agree on. I won't say it is trash, but it's a million times % rushed.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
They did not have to do it like that, bro. Like,
I'm gonna piggyback off of like what Meek said. That's why I kind of went with the word disappointed. And when you think about too, I would have rather had, they gave us Arya killing Frey. y'all could have got that out of there. I wanted to see her kill Cersei.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's on the list, G. How you not gonna let that happen? Where we seen them from when she was all the way there from season 1 when she watched them kill Ned.
Yeah.
And when Sansa was still there, so for them not to have it wrote where it's like not Sansa, Arya is the one that killed Cersei too. Come on, that would have been so legendary, bro.
Man.
I agree.
They dropped the ball with that. Then y'all let her die with her brother. No, don't let her off the hook like that, G. No.
She didn't deserve no fairy tale ending.
Exactly, G.
She had to get whacked. They should have whacked her, bro.
All get weak anyway. That's your sister.
She should have got.
like,
You know what should have happened? What should have
Exactly.
happened? Daenerys should have said Dracarys to Cersei.
both of them.
Bro, I would have been perfectly fine with that.
Both of them could have went. In my opinion.
That's what should have happened. But they want to do a soft way out. They want to do the easy way out and have some rocks fall on her. What?
Come on, bro.
Lies. Like,
And then y'all let the rocks fall on her with her lover, with her brother. Stuff ain't even supposed to be happening. No, let her die by herself.
So I understand it is flawed, bro. But to go to say it's trash, it's a trend, bro. And it's a trend that I can't follow. And that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Get in there, Shane. Get on him, man.
Oh no, man. Like bro said, 50-50, bro. Like, you want to say it's trash, say it's trash.
Hanging like on the same accord, yeah.
Oh, but like, huh?
I was just saying, me and you kind of like agree more than them two, yeah.
Yeah, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm big on Arya killing Cersei too. Because first of all, for her to get from her to go to where she was as a character in the beginning to what she became,
bro.
I gotta let her get busy with her list, especially the ones. Like,
Got to.
Like,
nobody that was on her list.
Like y'all said, I would have rather Jon to kill the Night King, and they could have saved that kill she did on him for Cersei. Like that probably would have made most sense. Like,
I don't know.
Give us the Jon Snow fight with the Night King, and then let her kill. Like
you just said though, that was Arya's biggest kill she ever did.
Yeah.
Why that biggest kill couldn't have just been saved for Cersei?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
For the Night King.
The Walker fight thing was cold, but they could have. If it was Cersei, that would have elevated it even more.
No, look. Let's paint the picture. Jon. A lot of people already been saying Jon been getting saved the whole show, anyways. So play off that. Jon going at it with the Night King. And you know the Night King always having his little minions around, having get to the point where it's getting overwhelming for Jon, and she come and kill him. I think her killing him, Arya killing him, was perfect, bro. The way she dropped the knife and did that, that's great television.
Yeah, I love her. I told you she my goat. But at the same time, if you gonna change anything, how about we change this one thing?
Have her kill Cersei.
Right, for the stream. How about we not have the Night King be a bitch? All one trying to fight nobody.
Nobody, G.
That's the thing that they needed to change. Jon wouldn't have to been overwhelmed with him fighting anybody if Buddy wasn't acting like that, and he would have just had them shits for real. Dog clearly couldn't fight that good. The only thing that people were scared of is the fact that he was able to rise,
bring people back.
The dead, bro. Like that's the only thing that was worth fearing him for.
Yeah.
1,000%. I get it. But if they would have made him been able to fight, it would have made more sense for Jon to fight him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want them to, like, if they would have changed who was killing who, it would have been better. Like, the fight wouldn't have been worth it if Arya would have had to come save Jon. Because I needed her to do her own thing. I needed her to be her own shit. Yes, it was fire how they did it.
Fire.
But at the same time, I wish Jon would have had, like, bro, who Jon really get out of there that was worth making him look like he was the best when it came to fighting?
Bolton?
He needed that body under his belt, bro.
Bolton?
Who?
Bolton? In the Battle of the Bastards? He got Buddy up out of there.
After what? After he was trapped? After Buddy couldn't do that, he was going to die regardless.
I ain't never even heard this until today, but I don't think Jon really deserves to get said like he got saved all throughout the show.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that either.
Bro,
even though
that's crazy.
Times, bro, but you got to look at it like he was getting busy though. Like
Facts.
he was going into a fight like a 1-on-5, but it's like I'm not backing down. Like it wasn't like he evenly matched up and then getting saved because he trashed.
Exactly.
He was going to the battle damn near empty-handed, but he's still doing it though.
Bro,
that's the type of savior right there. That's not
bro,
like
in the Game of Thrones community, in the groups that I'm in, it's a lot of people that think Jon got saved numerous of times.
No,
but they don't bring up
in general, technically, yeah, but like when you really break it down, bro,
it's not like that.
Like, it's cool, like bro. If I'm getting jumped on and my man's come help, folks,
they never bring up. They never bring up the point.
People look at it in a weird way because like you just said, he was going that unfair shit. Like it was so basically, had he would have went out, nobody would have looked at him like he was a bitch. Mm-hmm. Is my thing. So it's like saying he got saved is like, is that a bad thing?
They never bring up the parts of him going into the Battle of the Bastards, thousands of men short and still getting busy. They never bring up that part. They say Sansa. They say he should have waited on Sansa. Why would he wait on Sansa for he uncertain that she was gonna come and help?
It's his little sister. He wasn't thinking she was gonna do that.
Exactly.
And look, it got to the point where Sansa went up there and asked the little boy, the Knights of the Vale, for help. Littlefinger had to convince the little boy, should we help your cousin? Why would he go? Why would he go of an uncertainty? Why would he go off an uncertainty, bro? Like, I don't get that.
The one thing I did see that people were saying that Arya had plot armor, because when you think about how Drogo got killed, basically his wound just got infected and all that. And Arya gets stabbed in the stomach like 4 times and she still survives. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit, as I can say, okay, yeah, she had plot armor. It was meant for her to last to the end. But Jon, no. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, that's cap.
But as a technicality, Jon already got killed, so
yeah, he got killed. He came back to life. You know, I was gonna bring that up. You know, I was gonna bring that up.
That's crazy though. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like you said, I know you probably in more groups and all that than we are pushing and following along. That's crazy. I didn't hear about that until right now.
I've seen a couple people say that. I'm like, what? You serious?
That's Jon haters though. Like, you don't even gotta love Jon to admit that.
I can't even get Anna a hard time because we know how he be with Johnny Boy, but I couldn't even get on that with him because right now he's just speaking facts. So he got it.
Y'all know he to go. I ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta say it. But look, so we got a conclusion. We got an understanding that season 8 wasn't bad, but it was really flawed. That's my take on it. It has some pros, it has some cons, but we're gonna say it's 50-50. That's what we're gonna go on.
Yeah. I'm gonna still unless I rewatch it and then point out everything. But yeah, I'm gonna say 50.
I'm gonna give it 2 more years, I'm gonna watch it again, and we're gonna come back to that question. But moving forward, we got that out of the way. House of Dragons. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm loving this show, bro. It's getting to the point where I am waiting for Sundays. And yesterday episode felt like a pilot. It felt totally different. Even though we got some, of course, the same plot and some certain characters. But with us having a new Alicent and us having a new Rhaenyra, it feels totally different, bro. And I like the episode. How did y'all feel about yesterday's episode?
Hold on. Let me say my little spiel because I'm about to go.
Okay.
It was amazing. Simply, they gave us so much, bro.
They gave us
so much, bro. It gave us a lot for us to go off of for what's to come, which I think is crazy because I did not think it was going to be this way. I had no speculation of what I was going to expect from this episode. I think it was fire.
Why? Why do you think it was fire?
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff I don't like too, though. Okay, so I think it was mainly just because of what I can think of to expect from the continuation of it. I feel like her character slightly changed a little bit, but I guess that comes with growth and then her having kids and stuff now. Her kids bad as hell. I'll whoop their ass if I was her. But it was like, I don't know. I feel like it was, I can't really say because it's fresh. I just watched it this morning.
Yeah.
And only watched it the one time. But I think it's just the idea of whatever I can expect to come is what I like so much. As far as dislikes, I don't like that Lena had to kill herself.
Oh my goodness!
But it's expected from the Game of Thrones universe that people that you think is important to die. Oh yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And as a matter of fact, what I just read of what's gonna happen on the next episode, I didn't mean to. It was in the group. If y'all watch the trailer for the next episode about how gonna get stolen, Vhagar. I know who stole her. I ain't gonna say nothing though.
The big dragon?
Yes, the one that
I saw that she was getting taken. Yeah,
she got stolen.
Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody. I don't know how you steal a dragon, but yeah, she got stolen.
Yeah, it was in the trailer for the next episode. I saw that, but I didn't read like who did it or nothing.
Yeah, I seen somebody post it. Book readers know this information or whatever, but
I hate when I come across
if you go
off spoilers that I don't want to see.
I'm not gonna tell you. If you go off what you see on this season, think about it. Anybody can turn evil. Anything can go wrong. Even if that's not evil, if you don't categorize stealing the dragon as evil, just think. You know who the person is. I'm just gonna say that. I don't want to give you the answer, but you know who it is. You can piece that together yourself.
Okay.
But
yeah, I named her feel like I know.
I don't like that Buddy got killed.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, worse than Littlefinger.
No, he's not. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I think that too.
Littlefinger didn't have that type of pull.
No,
Littlefinger did not have that type of
Bro,
pull.
Littlefinger ain't started getting bad towards the end when he got desperate. This nigga starting off bad. That's his daddy and his brother.
He got pulled, bro. The fact that he had that. Littlefinger ain't had that.
Yeah, I said that to you.
Littlefinger had pull though.
He ain't had pull enough to get somebody whacked.
No,
he couldn't even save his own life. How you gonna get somebody else killed? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this man killed his father and his brother for a queen.
I don't like her, first of all. Bro, why are you in her business so much, bro?
No. Before anything, I love grown Rhaenyra. For some reason.
She giving me Cersei.
Who?
That shit sounded gay as fuck.
What?
She giving me Cersei vibes, though.
Who, Rhaenyra?
Allison.
Oh, Allison is. Okay. I'm like, Rhaenyra. Yeah. I love grown Rhaenyra for some reason.
Yeah, I do
she's
too.
Straight
no,
to
I'm
the
talking
point.
about Allison.
Bro, she's straight to the point and she's straightforward. Okay, we finna leave. We finna go to what we finna go? Dragonstone. Yeah, you can bring little buddy.
Yeah, like, hey, go ahead and bring your little snack along the ride.
I know what you like, but she's straightforward and she know when what's about to happen. I can't believe the king is still alive. This man's probably gonna be here to the final finale, bro.
He better not be.
He's here to the finale.
I don't like dog, and I've been telling you that since episode 1.
But look,
he's been a peon since episode 1, and he's still a peon now.
But look, he bought Rhaenyra time. He knew she's cracking Sir Harren.
Her daughter enough to not get her whacked or whatever.
He know that she cracking Sir Harren.
Yeah, he
know. That's his kids. He knew that. He just being oblivious. This man just said. Allison just asked him. So what about the kids? I got a beautiful horse. He said, all that.
No, protecting her at all costs,
he bought her some time. They finna go to Dragonstone. In some way, Daemon finna be there. Do anybody else see that Daemon looked depressed before his wife died?
I think they finna do another time jump.
You beat me to it. That was gonna be my take. Yeah, let me jump in a little bit.
What is wrong with what is wrong with Daemon, bro?
This is what I was gonna say. Like, my biggest takeaway from that episode, of course, it was good. It was amazing. It definitely felt like a pilot. They gave us a lot of information. Facts, like, one of my reasons being why, I would say because, bro, like, for the first time probably since we've been watching it, we seen Daemon look vulnerable, bro.
Bro,
that was the first thing that came to my head. I'm like, wow, bro, Buddy looking like he just out of it the whole time. And even when they was at that table having dinner, and like they was like saying what they can do for him, you know, normally he'd be the one like, no, we good, we ain't doing that, or she telling him, and he like,
no power. He look like
so I'm like, huh? What you say, me?
He looked like he had no power, like he wasn't speaking, bro.
Bro,
yeah,
he had no.
He wasn't saying nothing. Nothing, bro. That was my biggest takeaway from the episode, G.
One thing that the Targaryens have is dragons.
Exactly.
They got an elegance of power. This man, he get to the point where he want to sell a dragon for gold. What is wrong,
bro?
What is wrong?
He looking hopeless, like he defeated G.
Exactly. Maybe he just going through the motions of because he want to be king and he just sad. His brother dying. I don't know what is going on, but he looked depressed, bro.
His niece gonna wake him up.
Yes, facts.
His niece gonna wake him up, and then look, think about it like this. So he did look depressed, and it was a great episode too. But he definitely looked depressed. But what I got off of all that, since he finna get back with his niece whenever they get to Dragonstone or whatever.
It sounds so weird, but yeah.
Hey, look, it is though. It is. It's super weird. But he didn't have no son, and she had sons, but ain't none of them got no white hair. So I'm thinking like, since her little lover just died now, like, what they gonna do? Either get her a new lover, or you finna get with your uncle, bro. Yeah. Both of y'all people just died.
Yep.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I kind of think they going into that, and it's like maybe they might finna have them a little baby with some white hair.
Bro, imagine. But look, we're going into wartime. You got both of them dragon riders. Both of them dragon riders going into war. Oh my goodness.
And mind you, wait, I just said I think there's going to be a time skip, so you got to think about it. It's more than just them two.
Yeah.
Some of the kids got dragons and stuff too, though.
Exactly, bro. Look how they was him and his wife was just riding. Look how big that dragon is, bro.
That was the biggest dragon, bro.
How did he get steal? Bro, how did you steal a dragon, bro? How did you steal a dragon?
You gotta want me to just tell you who it is.
We all looked at the husband.
I ain't gonna lie. Who?
Amen. The one who didn't have a dragon. The one they bought the pig out for.
Oh,
wait.
The one who didn't have a dragon.
So he got
the one that they clown.
So
yeah,
it may be a time jump.
It is, bro. Look, as a quote, that's what they said. They was like, well, it was like something like he lost his eye, but he got him a dragon.
Yeah.
However, it's him. When I read that thing, I was like, what? And I'm like, it kind of made sense in a way, though, when you really think about it.
Bro, you know, they said, remember when Joffrey was talking about the Targaryens? They said the son, dragon...
Her brother, and killed her in front of her son.
In front of her son.
Hey, I'm finna leave it at that. I gotta go. I'm gonna tune in and watch this shit.
Bro.
For sure, bro.
All right, bro.
I mean, I dropped it on y'all before I left, but hey, it is what it is.
All right, bro.
Dropping bomb.
But
that's crazy though, and I think they already had that attraction earlier too with the Rhaenyra and Daemon. I feel like they gave us a glimpse of it, but we didn't get all of it. So now with them teaming back up, it's like at a perfect. They kind of showed us a little bit, and then they had the time jump, and now she going back. So I think that's gonna be something to watch for the rest of the season for sure.
I mean,
it's wild, baby. Them two on teams is the most coldest shit,
bro.
For real. Bro. Like just based off how both of them is and how they think, how they operate, like that shit gonna be beastie, even though it's some foul shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because look at it. Look how they think. They both think about the house. Yep. Of course, the daddy.
He trash.
He's so trash, bro.
Yeah,
and them two will do whatever for the house. He gonna come back.
Yeah,
they will do whatever for the house. So it's gonna get to the point of like them two with the little mindset that they have. It's gonna be scary hours for everybody. We got 4 more episodes left, I think. Bro, it's finna be, these 4 episodes finna be crazy, bro. After that,
it's gonna be deadly for sure.
After that,
what you say?
After that trailer, look, we seen her strip. She just had the baby. She said, "The queen want to see the baby." She put a dress on and walked herself, bro.
Hey, what she want? Hey, you not seeing a baby without me?
Yeah, facts. Yeah. And then she gonna tell her husband, one day you'll make one that look like you. Oh my god.
Trying to slide that in, bro. I'm like, I went back like, what she say? Bro, I'm like, no, she's trying to slide that in, like maybe you'll get one. I'm like, wow, she petty, G.
Super petty, bro. So I don't know. I'm loving this right now. I'm glad this show is actually good.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, dang, I don't know. It's a prequel. you know, I'm so emotionally attached to these characters from Game of Thrones, but they doing it correctly. And I don't think the time jumps is that bad. I don't think the time jumps is that bad.
And it was interesting for me. You don't really see. I think they said it in like the after show, or like after they showed the trailer. Not only did we get a time jump, for the most part, they changing characters too. Like far as the actors and actress, like of course some of the people the same, but then you got different people playing the same role. So that's cool too, because you don't see that in a lot of shows where, of course, you got Damon, you got the King still and all that, but a lot of other people still kind of newer, even though they playing the same person. It's just a different actor or actress. That's fire too. They did amazing with that. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. In the group they were saying the King not really that old, he just sick.
Oh wow,
so like,
okay.
Sheesh. Because look, Damon is his little brother. Damon, he not that much older than Damon.
Exactly.
This man just sick. He just sick. So it's like I'm glad they ain't doing nothing with Damon character because they know they'll mess up with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely would. Don't take Damon out, G.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm just.
I feel like they pushing back on him dying because I feel like that's gonna be like one of them ones, like one of them episodes, because that's gonna kick off so much.
Yeah.
Because there's so much beef going on, and it's really like it ain't really too much kicked off because he's still living.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or he go. You remember on Game of Thrones, King died in the first season. That's when shit really got out of control. So they really pushing it back because they giving us some time to speculate and all that. But once he died, it's up from that point on.
Because in Game of Thrones,
it really gonna begin once he died.
In Game of Thrones, once the King died, you had Joffrey, you had Robert Baratheon, and you had Daenerys. Them three was coming. Now, when the King died, you have Rhaenyra, you have Daemon, and then you have the first child of Alicent, Aegon. Aegon. So it's like, here we go again. We back to three people. Who kind of rightfully has a spot to the throne. Like, it's crazy.
Exactly. It's crazy, bro.
It's all going to come down, and we already know it's going to be a war. So, it's like, what the heck, bro? Once he died, I think they're going to give it to Aegon first, though.
You think so?
Because his mama already the queen.
His mama the queen.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the people going to respect Rhaenyra. But
that's one of them.
They said that in the last episode too, where she was talking to wasn't she talking to Aegon or somebody? She was saying like you are next.
Masturbating outside the window, G.
Oh, yeah, that was OC. Buddy on something else. Like, G, come on, G.
Bro.
She had that little talk to him, basically like, yeah, Rhaenyra, they not gonna respect her, so you next, like already instilling that in him and how the people feel. So that's already be a battle right there. So you probably right there had Buddy be the first one to be the king because they're already trying to start that narrative.
Exactly. And then, the high towers gonna come into play. Their little houses that's gonna be with them. And whoever we got old Valyria that's gonna ride with Daemon. And that other house may ride with Daemon too for his first wife.
Oh yeah, facts.
Because they owe to him anyway. So it's like so much stuff that's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. I'm enjoying this, bro.
Yeah, I am too, G. Easily. Like you said, most of them prequels and stuff like that, they don't be living up to the expectation. Ragged out, but the way they doing this, no, they knew what they was doing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yes, I'm enjoying it, and I still feel this show can lead up to the Jon Snow show perfectly. Yeah. I believe that 100%. I don't know when we're gonna get it.
They gotta get to when they slayed the king. When Cersei brother slayed the king, the king slayer. I feel like they should stop at that point and then give us Jon Snow.
And give us more in depth of when he got born. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
So
that's a good thing.
We go to the point where the Mad King gets slayed, and then we can go to the point of we can start off the Jon Snow show with that oath that Ned Stark took from his sister.
Exactly.
Then lead up to that. Oh my goodness, that'll be fire.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
I would love that. I would love that. Or if they want to do even more, we can get more information of them, even how their relationship was before she died and all that stuff. We can get a lot from that. So, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they're doing good right now, and they can do even better. But I'm enjoying the show. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing I'm looking for still, though. I told you the other day. Like, the fact that they even brought up that the people way back then know about the Night King and all that.
Yeah.
I really see if they gonna, like, really put that into the show. Like, show us a little more, like, you feel me? So, I hope they do. But.
Yeah. That'd be nice. I hope they do, too. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be fire.
Yeah. I would hate for them to bring it up and then don't give you, like, no footage on it. Like, nothing.
Exactly. Especially when they said they already knew about it.
And they even brought up the fire and ice prophecy for John and Daenerys.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to eat that. They're gonna have to say something about that too, or do something about that. Since y'all brought up the prophecy, so
got to.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for the ride, man. I hope y'all excited too.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a good episode in today. I mean, it don't feel kind of rushed. I think we got over everything that we want to talk about. I appreciate everybody coming through. I think we're going to end it here today.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, great episode, man. You know what I'm saying? We had the special guest, Shane, today join us. I ain't even know you was watching it too. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, my boy be watching. We be talking about this all the time, bro. So I'm glad we got my boy on the show, man. So, yeah.
Hey, I had binge watched this, Shane, this last like month and a half. I didn't tell Ant I was watching it, bro. I literally finished the last episode of Game of Thrones when House of Dragon aired episode 2. I had just finished Game of Thrones, so that was perfect. So for me, I'm coming right out of that, jumping to this. I'm like, this motherfucker, G.
Yeah. You know what?
Yes, sir. Everything went crazy. I ain't even tell them, so that was a good little surprise. So yeah, this show definitely good. I'm glad I watched it because then I wouldn't even be able to be on here today.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I got an episode that's dropping. We will be live Thursday. It's a first female on the show, a first woman on the show. So please be looking out for that. And y'all have a good night.